From now on, we move to the final presentation session of Idyf 2014. This year, the theme of Idyf is development and innovation. Through the forum this year, the participants explore the true problem in international development and ideate innovative ways to solve it by gathering wisdom from all over the world. The final presentation will first start from the presentation of 3 teams that created good solutions among 8 teams we invited this year. Following the presentation, our guests will provide feedback according to this criteria. Hope that audience also listen to the presentation and presentation. First group is One Peace. Please welcome them with clap. One Peace is challenging the waste problem in slums in Philippines by creating a habit of disposing garbage properly from introducing multifunctional trash bin, T-box.
So what is the problem that we want to tackle? Is it trash around in the streets, around wherever we are walking? Yeah, basically we are looking to tackle improper disposal of trash in Metro Manila. But is it really a problem that is only present in Manila? No. We have done a survey for more than 120 participants from 13 countries, of which 75% of the participants were from developing countries. And basically 86% of the survey participants said that throwing trash in the streets, it is an issue in their countries. So what is the reason behind that? Is it basically that the government is not doing anything, they are not punishing people, there's not enough trash cans, nobody is collecting the trash that is in the streets. So what is the problem? Throughout our survey, we found that most people think that the problem resides in 3 main areas: education, discipline, and culture. So basically, it is one main point. It is culture and discipline and habit. So people have the habit to throw garbage in the streets wherever they are walking. So what is the solution? How can we resolve that? How can we change a habit in people? We thought as a team of something, it should be fun. It should be easy, accessible for people. It can have a big impact in their life without affecting their daily lifestyle. So it can be fun. It can give some incentives and rewards. Not only cleaning the streets, it can help them personally. And finally, for it to be a habit, it should be addictive. So what's our solution for that? It is basically T-Box.
So now, let me introduce to you what T-Box is. Well, T-Box this is the technical aspect of T-Box. It's basically three things. First is the materials. It's going to be made from recycled materials such as plastic wood, which has been already implemented. Then we have an interactive panel, which has the gaming or the gambling area, has a place for tickets, a place for the membership card. You're going to understand this in a little bit better. And also has a place for the social interaction. And of course, this needs energy. So it has a small solar panel that will make all of this function and all of this possible. But I know you're looking at this so confused and thinking, how can we know, what is this? So instead of telling you what it is and how it works, I'm going to show you. This is T-Box. It's a small prototype, of course, of what T-Box will be. But how T-Box work is, okay, let's say you're in Manila, Metro Manila, and you have trash. And instead of throwing it to the street as you usually do, so you see T-Box. So you go to T-Box, put the trash in, and activates the game. So you have a game. Oh, yeah, you can play 3 times. Play the first time, it spins. Oh, and you lost. But you want to keep playing, so you keep playing, you put more trash, and let's say you win. So when you win, you get tickets. And you can get those tickets and go to the store and change it for either clothes, you can change it for food, go to the movies and get discounts on those tickets. So that's the first situation. Second, let's assume that you use T-Box constantly. So now you not only are, wait 1 second, so you have a T-Box card. So you're a member of T-Box. So what you do is before you put in the trash, you tap it, you play, and when you win, you tap it again, and all the points will be in your T-Box card. So that will give you more incentives even to use T-Box regularly. If you use it every day, you get more incentives. And you get more incentives, and you can buy more clothes, and you can either go to the movies with your friends with more discounts. So that's the incentive part. But also, T-Box is more than that. What else can T-Box be? Let's say you have a friend, a really close friend, and you really like her, and you want to tell your friend that you really love her. So how do you do it? You're at home, you're thinking, and you remember T-Box. So what you do is that you go to your phone, and you go to Facebook or Twitter. We all have Facebook, Twitters. And you say, hey, Maria, I love you. Hashtag T-Box. Send. And immediately, that message will appear in a rotatory basis in all T-Box around Manila. So, Maria is at the university. And so you call Manila, hey, check T-Box. So she will be going to T-Box. Oh, he loves me. And hopefully, you'll have a new girlfriend. But that's a way to use it. You can interact with your friends. You could even send a short message saying that, a storm is coming tomorrow. And it will be all around Metro Manila in the T-Box boxes. So T-Box, yeah, it's a trash can. You can put the trash in and get incentives. But it's also a communication and interaction tool. And this is going to work also because of our business model. So
then how can we make it sustainable? Let me emphasize 2 points. First one is advertisement. As explained, there is people will come here and put the Facebook to their SNS. So we can assume that a lot of people will come. So this is a media. So we gonna tie up with the sponsors, and they will put their advertisement here. So what's the benefit of their sponsor? That's the ticket. As explained, we are going to provide the ticket if the consumer win this game. So sponsor can get the benefit of the consumption drive this ticket. So next, I will explain how this will make a better world via social impact. Basically 3 things. First one, since we are going to increase the trash, we need the job creation of the collection. So we can provide the more job so that economy will be growth. Second point, we will create a habit of the throwing trash into the box. So definitely, obviously, this will lead to the cleaner city. So that will decrease the disease of the Philippines. Okay, third one is the profit. We are going to have the tie up with the sponsor and get the revenue. So we are going to send some profit to the area which the biggest typhoon hit last year in Philippines. So we believe T-Box will improve the society in the long term or as well as in the short term. So let me rephrase how innovative T-Box is. Firstly, it's a transformation from issue into fun. People are regarding trash very negative way, but we are going to transform this way into this fun game. Secondly, this is most important, since we are going to create the habit, it should be addictive, like the coffee, like the playing game. We are going to provide this lottery system so people do not win always, so that we are motivate people to try it again to win. Thirdly, as explained, it's sustainable. Since we can get the revenue from the sponsor, we can donate some money to the poor area, it will be sustainable. So with these three elements, we are going to create a new habit of throwing trash into T-Box. So we believe this creating habit is the most innovative point of this T-Box.
So, in summary, the problem is improve disposal of trash in Metro Manila. The solution is to create a habit through fun and incentive-based approach having an addictive nature. The problem plus the solution equal clean city and better lives.
But wait, ladies and gentlemen, what we're promoting here is a rippling effect. We have heard, I'm assuming that we have all heard the butterfly effect. It's like when you do something in a certain area or place, it's gonna have an effect in any other parts of the world. And here, we're going to start in Manila, and we're going to plan to have it all over the Philippines, all over Asia, and hopefully the rest of the world. Thank you.
Now we have question time for 5 minutes. Is there any questions? Yeah.
Is divided in the middle part, like hello. There's a biodegradable part and non-biodegradable part because in the Philippines, yeah, there are also plastics and for cans and papers because it is not a custom in the Philippines that we separate trash. Like there's a trash can and you put everything there. Like if you eat something snacks and you eat something with can, you throw it all there and it's all like messed up. So here, there's like a system that here it's separated. That's why there are two holes here. You insert here what is classified here, and you insert here what's classified here. Since one point of this product is to create a new habit, I think it would work given that the target are those who are like throwing trashes anywhere, and those are living in the slum areas in the Philippines. So having a card, it seems like, oh, it's something new, it's fun, let's try it. And if you're gonna try it and you get addictive to it, it's a positive one, positive addiction. Oh, and I think it's gonna spread from here. Like what I said a while ago, it's the rippling effect. Like, hey, it's fun, try it, and it's gonna go all over the Philippines.
Yeah, and adding to that, in my case, I come from Costa Rica, and we do have membership cards and things like that for supermarkets and movie theaters, things like that. So I think it will be accepted. Hopefully, it will be accepted. Well, as we mentioned in the social benefit, the idea is also to create jobs. So for these people, they could be trained and be part of the company as well. Because yes, it will need to be. We will need to have an operations team. We will need to have a lot of people in maintenance, in recollection, in putting those unofficial workers into official workers. So they could actually transfer their actual job into a real job.
Okay, this is the last question.
In the Philippines, there are junk shops, but they are not present everywhere. So we're planning to have like a MOA or memorandum of agreement with them, so it would be sustainable, and they would have to like deal with us with the maintenance, and they will do the recycling thing. So that's how it is.
The rest with the local government and trying to collaborate as well, because we understand they don't have the facilities, but trying to collaborate to come up with like the best treatment for the rest what cannot be recycled. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Arigatou
One
gozaimasu.
Peace.